What's good, y'all? I'm Layto. I'm on the Ryan Oaks tour right now, and this is my humble abode for the last few weeks and the next week or so. Yeah, pretty nice Sprinter van. Oh, this is where I spend the least amount of time because nobody trusts me to either run the radio or drive the vehicle. So I have my set spot that I have to sit in. So Cody, he never sleeps. He's the DJ for Ryan. He usually sits up here because he keeps an eye on the road. Sometimes we have Ronnie drive. We don't like when Ronnie drives. He's the tour manager. He gets a little on his phone, fucking around. No, I'm just playing. But he drives a little fast, and we get kind of nervous. We like when Cody drives. We like when Mike drives. I have yet to drive the vehicle. I don't think they have a lot of instilled trust in me. So, I have my set spot. Totally. I mean, there's constantly music being played, which the first few days it was like we were all gung-ho about it and excited, and now it's like, holy fuck, like we're all just kind of putting in the earbuds and chilling out because we've been kind of basically living out of the van. But yeah, I mean, it's loud as fuck back there because there's speakers, so sometimes I do wish I was up front now that I think about it. But usually hard metal. I think the night shift, they need to kind of like stay awake, so they play like hard metal, and we're all like, what the fuck, we're just trying to sleep. But it's pretty wild. So this thing stunk for like a week. Our front of house guy Jeremy, who we call Weremy because we're constantly wondering where he goes when we stop, actually we dubbed him Jeremy today because he's constantly sleeping and somehow can access sleep at inopportune times, so we do all these fucking memes for him. Yeah, this is Jeremy sleeping up a storm zone. And then Jeremy getting knocked out by Conor McGregor. Out cold, down for the count. But yeah, this thing stunk for like a week, and he just cleaned it out, thank God. But I went and grabbed a water the other day, and it like there's cantaloupe in there, and I think it like fermented, and it just fucking stunk to high heaven. So we had to dump that puppy out. This is awkward. This is not mine. This is our cinematographer's. Don't ask, and I won't tell. But it's Bob. He's a good guy. This is where I sit. Right over here. Nothing less, nothing more. And for some reason, these dudes in the back, Oaks and Pat, his guitarist, seem to always get out of the van before me. For some reason, I'm always last. And I feel like I'm the one that has to pee the most, so figure that one out. We usually just edit in this row, but his computer, for some reason, again, I'm not sure why I sit here. I feel like I have the worst seat in the house because he has to plug in constantly. He's got like 4 different plugs, and they just rest over me. I'm coiled like a fucking snake at most times. But yeah, we usually just edit content, or just sit and kick it, respond to fans and stuff like that, I don't know what this is. I think this is to keep this thing closed. I'm like scared to fuck with it. This has been here since day one. I think it's like holding this in, so I haven't fucked with it. Yeah, I mean, we do have a TV on the tour bus. Believe it or not, it has like yet to be turned on for some reason, and there's a PS4 that came with the bus. I don't think anybody knows how to, and I'm not like kidding. I'm not sure that anybody knows how to turn it on. We've tried once or twice, and it's yet to come to fruition. So we got some shit. He's got his jerky. We went to Buc-ee's like 3 or 4 times in Texas. That was like the move, so we stocked up there. He's always got a hot coffee. It spilt on me earlier, and it like dripped down my leg, the hot coffee, so I was kind of steaming in my pantaloons for a little while. But tour life, that's what happens. Mike the drummer sits right there, steady Mike, and he's a good reference point when things get a little crazy. It's like, what's Mike think? He's got a level head. And then Jeremy, who's always sleeping, so I try to fuck with him. Sometimes I'll poke him awake, and fuck with his neck pillow. I don't know how he can sleep like so soundly so quickly. It's frustrating as fuck though, because I can't get a wink of sleep on this thing. Yep, the suitcase, the house of the suitcases. We get some extra merch and shit, and we've been loading up on waters from each venue, just taking them out of the green room so that we can stay hydrated. The most important thing on tour. Gotta keep our throats lozenged so we can sing like angels. Yeah, I actually just saw these today, and I'm like, I could probably use these, to be honest with you, but I don't know where they came from, and I don't know. I don't want to touch what's not mine on this tour bus, if you know what I'm saying. It's filled to the brim at the end of the night. We have to load in, load out every single show we go to, and we're at like a different show every single night. I will say, I do a lot of standing around. I usually just stand over there and kind of just point and try to just become invisible because I really don't want to carry much. But yeah, Tommy, our young buck, the cinematographer, he usually just grabs 3 or 4 loads at a time. He gets it in there. It's pretty seamless, you know. And then we're hitting the road. So I'm gonna be doing a headline tour in the fall, Northeast, Mid-Atlantic, and maybe some shows in the South. You can find those at iamlayto.com. All my tour dates. I have a landing page on my Instagram. It's iamlayto, IAMLAYTO, and then on TikTok, Sing Song Layto. I tried to get I Am Layto. I started a page. It was fucking whack, and then I started a whole new page, and then shit started to kind of pop off with that username. So now I have like superstition to keep it at that username. So it's Sing Song Layto on TikTok, and I promote all my dates on that and shit. And I have a new album coming out, 6-9, my debut album actually, and I'm very excited about it. I feel like I've found my sound sonically, and I'm excited to share it with y'all.